Alright then guys, what is up? I'm AsgardsChamp. Welcome to episode 40 of my playthrough for Total War Saga, Thrones of Britannia. As always, just before we get into it, if you haven't already, please give us a follow on Instagram and Twitter. The links are down in the description below. That'd be greatly appreciated if you do. With all that out of the way then, let's have a quick recap as to where we left off. We've still got Viking raiders in the east, who I guess we're kind of dealing with them. We've got armies on the way to support. We should be okay, I think, against these guys. It may take a few turns, might take a little while to do it, but we should be able to beat them back. Now, we did defeat this army here, but then they sent two more in, which is not great. I think they sent more down the coast somewhere. Yeah, there's one more army here. So yeah, we've got guys on the way. We should be fine. The big concern that kind of came out of the last episode, and it was right at the end, was that we got another attack by Vikings from the north. Now this is pretty bad because this is completely undefended land by me. There's even the north of Ireland as well, which they could get to. So I'm definitely going to lose settlements here, which in turn means I'm going to lose income. I think if these guys go to war with me, I will sort of move one up towards the army on the Hayking track, which is not good because that'll affect my income as well. We'll go from having plus 25% income from commerce to plus 10%. So yeah, it's not an ideal situation at all. It's going to be bad for us, but we will get through it. Once we've kind of dealt with these eastern invaders, we'll head north to deal with those guys. In the south, I think we're okay because the Anglo-Saxons, we're keeping one army around, but I'm going to continue with this army to take settlements to try and help the economy in my favour. Sussex as well have gone to war against the Anglo-Saxons and their vassals and so on, including Defina. So yeah, there's a bit of unrest in the south, which means they're not all just fighting against me, so I'm okay to kind of move my armies away for a little bit. And there's also some Vikings down here as well, the Normans. So we need to obviously watch out for all of that, and yeah, we'll see how it goes, I guess. We've still got a few armies down south, so you know we'll keep fighting down here as well. In the meantime, I think we're at the end of a turn, I believe. Let's have a look, actually. Check my armies. No, looks like we're at the start of a turn, which is not what we normally do, but there we go. This is where we are. Let's check these things. We've got research available. Now, I do wonder... Yeah, we've got educated nobles here, which if we give that to... if we research that, which will be done in 3 turns, we get the Hayking knocked towards the English side. I wonder if it's probably worth starting to do that now, because we're going to probably go to war with those Vikings in the north at some point anyway. Probably. And we're not all the way towards the English on the Hayking track anyway, so yeah, let's do that. Seems like the smart thing. Skills available for Ragnar. He is a governor. Let's give him scribe, seeing as though money's going to become an issue. And in red over here, he's a general of the Thunderhammerers. Let's give him quartermaster so he can move about quicker. Now we do need to have a think about what I want to do with him, actually, because I could potentially take this settlement, but then there's 2 fairly full stacks there that'll defeat me. The other option is I take this army out and then move back. Don't think I'll get away quick enough, though. Have I got anyone close to hand to help out? I don't think I do. So I've got these armies here, one of which is now going to have to probably hang back to deal with this army, depending on where they land. So let's do that. And let's send these guys up north. And we don't want to get these guys trapped in the bog. Let's keep them on the road. Can we fast march these guys, actually? Let's have a look. No, don't think that's the thing in Thrones of Britannia. Okay, that's fine. Risk of rebellion in a few places, fine. Same with low public order. Okay. Now, up in the north, one good thing that's happened is that the Deathgivers are now free to attack Bevenberg. Bevenberg has a garrison, fairly small. Would like these guys to probably fully replenish, though, first. I think they got attacked by an army last turn, and we defeated it, so that's why they're hurting. Probably worth us waiting one more turn before we do that, because I want to go in at full strength. Their king's there as well. Don't really have the funds to raise another army, and income's going to be an issue, as I said earlier, going forward, so we'll leave that situation as it is for now. Down in the south then. Oh, that was one other thing. We do have an army over here. The Blood Eagles. Now, it's only a very small army. I'm wondering if I should maybe head them to the north of Ireland just to see off any of those Vikings, but to be honest, probably not worth it. Let's just keep them where they are and hold Dyflin. What other armies have we got then? Just to bring us Ragnarok. Down here, yeah, that's right, they took this settlement in the last turn. Brugge was taken by a large army of Defner who we want to go and attack, so let's head over that way. With the Bringers of Ragnarok though, we probably want to just continue taking settlements while they replenish, so let's just keep them moving. We will head this way. Oh, I guess they could actually go for this settlement. There is a strong garrison there though, so maybe we're better off with 2 armies doing that. We'll see. We'll wait for this army to be taken first, and then we'll do it together. We also have the Fury of Tyr. Let's get these guys all upgraded. This is in the way here. 1,200. We can definitely afford it. Gives them level 3 weapons and armor. That's always a good thing. And again, we can either move these guys south or north. Probably worth me keeping them south, I think. I think we've got enough forces going north to deal with what's going on up there. It's the very northern Vikings that are going to be an issue. But if they start taking settlements and spreading out, which is what they probably will do, what I'm hoping they'll do, then even with the armies they've got there, that should be enough. So let's actually move these guys back down south. But also, well, we could actually take out this army here, which is a bit frustrating because I could have done that and moved these guys a bit further south, but never mind. Yeah, let's do that. Let's attack this army with these, the Fury of Tyr, and then we can move them north maybe from there. Nice. So this is the King of Defner, apparently. I'll fight this one on the battlefield because it's fairly even, but yeah, I'll see you there. Awesome. So yeah, we probably want to attack while it's dry. So let's do that. Start the deployment. Right, I'm going to set the guys up in usual formation. Pretty flat land here. They do have trees that they can hide in, but so be it. That's fine. Now, they do outnumber us with cav. They've got better cav than us, so I need to watch out for that, but I do have lots and lots of spearmen. So I think I should be fine. Anyway, I'll deploy the troops, and then I'll be back with you. Alright, so yeah, the usual formation. Got my shields and spears up in the front. I've actually kept my 2 extra units of spearmen here on the right-hand flank this time. So what I'm going to do is keep the extra spears here on the right-hand flank to counter their cavalry, but then I've got my cav on the left-hand flank. Now we do still have the last couple of units here are spears, so if their cav do get around, I can kind of peel one of these units off if needs be. I've also got a few axemen in the back on both sides, swordmen in the middle. They're good at holding the line and so on, and yeah, my cav over here. So, with all that said, let's group these guys up and then we'll start the battle. Now, as always, I'll wait until the action begins before, I'll fast forward until then. But yeah, I'll see you then, I guess. Alright guys, so yeah, back with you, and we're going to be in range of them, well, shooting range shortly, so I'm going to run the guys the last little bit here. They brought 2 units of their cav over to the left-hand, well, their right-hand flank and my left-hand flank, so they've left 1 on their left and my right, so my spearmen should be able to counter 1 unit of cav fairly easily. Let's see how it goes. Let's hope. Actually, I'm still a little bit out of range. Let's pull these guys in, actually rotate them ever so slightly, and just move them forward a little bit, and then that should be them in range. Don't have too much in the way of skirmishes. What I'd like them to do is shoot at their skirmishes, I guess, but they are shielded javelin men, so I'm wondering, well, actually everyone else is in shield wall, so I think I might have to do that. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, their cav not doing much. Looks like they're just happy to kind of sit there and hold. In terms of skirmishes then, I think they just have these javelin men. They do have some archers actually here. I wonder if it's worth me shooting at their archers first. They're mixed in, I think, with javelin men, which is why I'm struggling to see them there. But yeah, let's have them all shoot at the same people. You know what, actually? I'm going to put my guys in shield wall as well for now. We will obviously take them out when we get to moving them. But just to protect me against their skirmishes. I'm going to pop them on a separate group as well. given that they've piled 2 units on top of each other, by shooting at one, I'm kind of attacking both of them as well, which is good. I'm not losing too many in the way of numbers, though. I'm only losing some. Javelin men being shielded, though, I would have thought they'd do better, but they are still actually taking casualties. Cool, that's fine. I'm actually going to bring these spearmen up a little bit and pull these guys around. And my cav, I'm actually going to start threatening them a little bit more, as if I'm going to get behind them, just to provoke out their cav to attack me, rather they attack me. There we go. Looked like it might have worked. No, they just repositioned. Okay, that's fine. We will just continue to shoot at them. Let's have a full skirmishing phase here. I'm not too bothered about saving ammo for them. Yeah, I'm not too bothered at all. I think they'll be fine. It bugs me in Thrones of Britannia that, you know, these guys are in range. All they've got to do is turn around a little bit and shoot them, but they won't. They'll just shoot someone else. Looks like they're going to try shoot them now. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, I don't mind them shooting at anyone else. It's just these guys are in shield wall, so it's just a bit pointless. It's wasting their ammo if they shoot at them. Like now, these guys are all shooting at these units. I'd want them to shoot over here. I think it's a bit of a bug in Thrones of Britannia. I don't know if it's one left over from Attila or not. That's a game I didn't really play very much, but anyway, never mind. Anyway, with these guys all sitting in shield wall, it makes it a little bit difficult for me in terms of attacking them. Now, I do have the numbers to get around the back of them, which is fine. That's how you counteract the shield wall. It's just going to be a little bit tricky to do it, I think. Now, I'm going to move these guys around again because I want to threaten as if I'm going to attack one of their units on their own. If I can isolate one of their units of cav, that's actually really good for me. Let's move these guys up a little bit as well. Pull these guys up into the front line. Let's actually take all of these off shield wall now, because I'm going to start moving them up. Now, the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to group units like this. And have them charge. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go for it. And this group as well. Someone's fleeing. I think it's those skirmishers. Let's bring the spearmen up. Second line of infantry over here. Let's get you running up as well. And general. Now, Cav, you start actually moving. That'll be good. Yeah, if we can get a charge in on them, that's perfect. Nice. The lines are coming into clash. Bring my spearmen around. Let's get these guys to actually charge properly. Let's get my spearmen in there against their cav. Alright, they have just charged me with some more cavalry units there as well. Not ideal, but it's fine. We should be okay. And let's move our general in a bit closer just so he can provide moral support. Or morale support, as it would be. We are losing a unit here, Danelaw Axemen. Okay. Right, that makes sense. I guess it was cavalry that charged us. Now, with me having spearmen here, we should be alright, but the problem is my spearmen are not the ones fighting. They should be now, though, so that's fine. Yep, get these guys in behind. My cav looks like they were successful. Try and pick off their cav and then we can get these guys in for rear charges and so on. Don't know where they're going. Let's pull them back, please. In fact, all of my archers, I don't know what they're doing. Let's keep them back. Don't want them getting into the melee. Let's charge their general here and let's give a bit of a rallying boost to these guys. Alright, these guys have won now as well. Let's throw them into the backs of their troops. And same with these guys as well. Let's get them all in. My cav should hopefully win that engagement. I think we've got this one in the bag. This right hand flank we're sandwiching them, so I think we should be okay. Looks like they're trying to escape. If we make sure that doesn't happen, we're holding them here just about. But there's 3 units against 1. We're actually moving them now. That's 1 unit dealt with. Just charge into the flanks here.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Yep, routed them completely on the left-hand flank. That's really good. Let's bring our cav back, deal with their skirmishes. Actually pop him in shield wall just in case he's getting shot at, which I think he is. Yep, you guys all pile in. Same here. Let's just pop these guys here so they can charge there, and let's get these guys in on the general. Perfect. That's nice cavalry charge there. Yep, I think we've got it. Everyone seems to be running. I don't think it'll take much longer now. Yep, looks like we've done enough. Let's actually stop my skirmishers from shooting. Don't want them shooting at my own guys. And let's just pile everyone in now against the general. Let's keep 1 unit after them actually, just to actually we can send them. Yeah, we'll use the cav to just mop up the rest of the troops, and for the rest of them, let's just keep on fighting. Did that rally only get himself? If so, that is ridiculous. There's no way their general can last much longer, surely. There we go, he's gone. Nice. We will just wait until we kill the general. I don't know if we already have or not. I don't think we did. Wait for that little alert to pop up, and then we'll be back on the campaign map, so I'll see you there. Alright then, perfect. So I think that should be Brugge back in our hands. We only lost nearly 500 men in the process. Worth it. We'll take the replenishment and occupy.
Yes, indeed.
Killed in battle, I believe that was the king of Defner, so good riddance. And yeah, a bit annoying. Swords of Wayland could have moved off and done something else. I didn't realise that army was so close, but there you go, these things happen. Still have low public order. Risk of rebellions, multiple. But yeah, not much I can do about that right now. Alright, so I think that's all the armies dealt with. Let's just double check. There's Wilmir over here. Yeah, good point. What's he doing? I guess we'll just keep him moving south. There is an army of the Anglo-Saxons here. However, well, we can't actually see what they've got at all, but because they're at war with Sussex as well, it's going to be difficult for them to really do much against me. Northampton over here does have a full garrison. So let's just take Bedford over here. Boost our income as much as we can. And if we can draw out this army and defeat them, that's even better. We'll start taking out the rest of the Anglo-Saxons in Defner. Yeah, if we continue to take their settlements from them and build our economy that way, anything we lose up in the north from these Viking raiders, the Norsemen, should counteract it. It just means we then have to march our armies back north again to take that land back at some point, which is fine. We can do that, but it might be worth us maybe, I don't know, defeating or taking Ireland completely first before we do it. Not what the original plan was, but it's kind of had to adapt given the situation. So we'll see. I don't think there's anything else anyone needs to do. Nope, don't think so. So with that, actually let's double check on here. Still the Blood Eagles, they're the ones sitting in Ireland, they're fine. Inred over here. I guess to prevent him getting attacked by absolutely everybody, I might move him back here. Maybe just into the trees even, and ambush. Does putting them in the trees just mean that they ambush? I can't remember. I thought there was a stance you had to put them in. Obviously not. Unless maybe you can only do ambushes on your own side of the border. Anyway, I'll leave them there in the trees. It's fine. Anyone who comes across, we will attack them. Death Givers as well. Yeah, these guys, we want to keep them where they are because we're not ready to attack just yet. Bebbenberg has a full garrison, I think. Was it full? No, sorry, it was not a very strong garrison, so we probably can take it with these guys if we besiege them. But we just want to wait until these units are a bit more replenished. So that's fine. Alright, cool. I'll end the turn there, and we'll see what happens in between. Alright then, yeah, so we've been attacked. Obviously the ambush didn't work. Can't remember how you do it, to be honest. I thought you just put them in the trees, but anyway. We will retreat from this, because I don't think we'll be able to take both of them, and that should hopefully buy us another turn, I guess. We'll see. Let's retreat. Alright then, so it also looks like over in Coldingham we've been attacked again. This is a bit of a tough one. They have very strong troops here. A little bit of Cav, Viking scouts. We've got the stronger cavalry force here. Gonna have to fight this on the battlefield, but I don't know how well this is going to go. They've got very tough troops. We managed to beat the last guy, so we'll see. But anyway, we'll fight this one on the battlefield, I think. So I'll see you there. Alright then, so we are defending here, which means I think that's why we can see where they've deployed. They're stacking their troops up in the middle. Mailed Huskars, Berserkers, Great Axes, Yums Vikings. Okay, that's going to be very tough. General up in the front. I mean, they probably will move these guys around. I can't see them staying like this. So they've got some javelin men. Do they have archers? I'm just wondering about the range. Yeah, they do have one unit of mailed archers. They've put 2 units of scouts on the right, 1 on the left. I think we'll do what we've been doing and pile up our cavalry all together. But yeah, once I've set the troops up, then I will be back with you. Alright then guys, so just standard stuff really. I've kept my spearmen, my extra spearmen should I say, on the left hand flank, just to counter one of the units of their cav. Now their cav may shuffle around as this fight goes on, so I'm not convinced that the 2 units of cav will stay on the right hand side. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Got my 2 units of spearmen on the left hand flank, usual front line, and skirmishers behind, with some more infantry behind them situation, although my general is very much lacking in numbers, so I'm a bit worried for him. I've just kept him in shield wall. I probably will just keep him in shield wall for the entirety of the battle. Similarly, my front line are all in shield wall as well, and I have hidden some cav in the trees over here, so they're going to try and ambush their cavalry, so we'll see how that goes. As for my skirmishers, I'm just going to keep them all off skirmish mode and in the back firing at will. And we'll see how it goes, I guess. It's going to be a tough one, but let's see how it goes. Let's start the battle, and as always, I'll be back with you as soon as the action kicks off. Alright, so they've started moving towards me. It looks like they've run this unit of cav down on the right hand side. As soon as they get past me, I'm going to charge them, I think. I've got a feeling they're thinking they can swing round this way, but obviously I have other ideas. Okay, I think now's as good a time as any to charge them. I'm probably not going to get very long in the fight because these guys are bearing down on us as well. So we need to get this charge done, do as much damage as we can, and then get them back out again. This rock's not helped us because we've had to go around it. We have caught them. They are still running though, which is a bit frustrating, but if they keep going, please. That would be nice. This unit of cav on the left-hand side then, in fact they've left one all the way back there as well, no idea why. Charging in, looks like javelin men to shoot at me, so we will probably start shooting at them a lot with our skirmishers now. So let's see how they deal with that. Just about managed to take out their cav, however they are running towards me and behind my line again, which is again not ideal, given that I have no spearmen on this right flank. Yeah, it's a bit silly that they weren't able to just get away from me like that. You would have thought my units would have just charged them, continued to pursue them, but there you go, there it is. I need to be even more careful now because now the back of my cavalry are exposed. It's alright, we should be able to deal with them quickly though. I just don't like these guys like this. Want to keep them in shield wall where possible. And they managed to get away from me again, but they have routed this time, which is perfect. So let's pull my cav back this way. Hopefully not disrupt my men anymore. Yeah, they've got the unit of cav here. Let's see what they want to do. Not charging to my cav by the looks of it. Now let's pop a rally for all of our troops here on the front line. Well, as many as we can get. Alright, yeah, let's pull these guys over to the right as well because they've got more cavalry coming in. Let's charge them. In fact, I'm going to pull one unit over this way to try and sandwich them a little bit. Because again, for whatever reason, they're able to get away from me. Never mind. It's fine. And then they just charged my cav on the left-hand flank with... charged my spearmen on the left-hand flank with their cavalry. So that's an engagement I'll take any day. These guys are not in the fight, so let's take them out of shield wall and get them moved around. Same with these units as well. And try and flank them. Why are we not attacking their cav? I have no idea, but let's get in there, please. And they've managed to sneak cavalry in behind me again, but that's okay. We've got my spearmen. And my berserkers as well, who should be able to deal with them. Here are these guys, so we've got berserkers over here as well. Let's charge into them. And these axemen, let's move them over. The cav are now running, so let's bring all these guys as far up as we can to try and get around the back of them. My cav have routed their other unit of cav, so let's pull them around now too. We've got a unit of axemen here, let's just get them into the fight. Hopefully we're going to win on this left-hand side. Managed to rally some cavalry, but get them into the back of me. Frustratingly. But it is what it is. Should be fine. Get my archers to shoot at theirs. Let's pull my cavalry around now as well. We want to try and charge them in the back as much as we can. I'm going to aim for the general, I think. Let's get these guys tucked in around here, where possible. Need to try and smash this left flank as best as we can. Actually, you know what? Saying that, I don't think we need to do that. Don't need to sneak in behind these guys because I want my cav to kind of come in there as well. Let's take out these skirmishes first of all. Starting to waver a little bit over here, so I'm going to pop a rally if I can. As soon as the cavalry have dealt with this unit of skirmishes, of which I want my guys to stop shooting now. Put them back and fire at will. Berserkers here have gone berserk. Yeah, I want to try and support the right hand flank and the centre actually with my cav, I think, once they've dealt with these skirmishes. Because we are losing troops there. We've managed to get through towards my general. These are berserkers as well. Hopefully my general will deal with them. Send these troops to help out on the right hand side, and then we will send my cav to smash the general's unit in the back. And these Yoms Vikings as well. Not going to leave them in for a prolonged fight because they have spearmen, I believe. So get them in, get them back out again. I want them to form up properly here. And probably get into formation as well if they can. Okay, looks like my general's not going to do very well against them, so let's pull these guys back. Charge them. We do want to kill these guys. Don't want them attacking my general. Let's pull general out of there. That's perfect. I'll get them back into shield wall as well. Alright, nice. Let's get these into an attacking formation and get them into shield wall. Now let's charge into the general. This was my concern. Yeah, the centre's just gone. That's not good. Hopefully the cavalry charge will do something. Let's pull them back out. Get those initial charges in and then pull them out. That seems to be the thing that works. Let's get everyone here back in as well. Still not out of the woods yet, even though we are routing a lot of their men. It's oops, no, send these guys that way. Send one of these units up this way. And send another one over here. Or actually, let's charge them in. And get my general. See, I don't want to be charging. Actually, it doesn't matter if I'm charging the spearmen if they're already engaged with other troops. We just don't want to leave them in a prolonged fight with them. That's all. Do need to deal with these guys as well. Thinking if we maybe shoot them. could work. Or bring my cav round. Or even just one of these units here. Maybe not them. Someone with a bit of numbers. Yeah, my sword infantry. That'll be ideal. Alright, now cav. Pull out again. Charge these guys. You guys stop shooting now, please. Otherwise we're just going to end up shooting our own men, which we definitely don't want. That's it. Another unit of... who is this? Yoms Vikings are running.
The enemy general is dead.
General's dead as well. Even better. Hopefully now they will start to take losses and take a hit to their morale as well. I'm actually going to charge these guys here with the cav. Yeah, everyone's running now by the look of it. Who are these guys? Spearmen, but we're charging them in the back, so it should be alright. Get this charging. There we go, they're running now, that's fine, perfect. Nice, so I think I will spend a bit of time taking out these troops. In fact, not with them, don't want to shoot them. Yeah, I'll spend a bit of time mopping up these troops here, and then I'll be back with you on the campaign map. Nice little victory there. We actually managed to take out every single unit. I didn't even spend that long mopping up the troops at the end, so I think we must have just done that during the battle, which is good. We did lose 600 men in the process, though, which is not good. Sorry, yeah, over here we lost 650 men, actually. So we'll take the replenishment. Hopefully that'll help out a little bit, and we should be able to march on Babenberg next turn. Yep, so as expected, the Norse have gone to war with me, and they're attacking these outlying sort of island settlements. I'm not going to be able to hold on. I'm going to have to just sort of accept it for now. You'll notice as well we have moved up one on the Here King. It's not affected our income too much, we're still in the plus. But I don't know if that's going to change maybe when we start our next turn. But yeah, looks like the invasion has begun proper. So I'll auto-resolve this one, we're obviously going to lose it. And we'll see what the damage is by the end of the turn. Yeah, so as expected there, war declared. Well, not as expected, sorry. As we saw, war was declared by the Norse. So that's fine. Killed an enemy in battle, yeah, we knew about that one as well. Tricks gained, nothing terrible. The other thing which happened in between turns, which we didn't get an event for, is this rebellion here in North Mercia. And it was in Derby. We've had public order problems there this entire time. It's one of those things. We did work on it a little bit, and I think it did improve, but there's still always a chance of rebellion if public order's not perfect. So looks like these guys are marching back that way to deal with that. So that's fine, let's keep them in settlements just so they get the maximum amount of replenishment. And I think, well, yeah, we'll move these guys south altogether. Let's take this settlement first. They won't be able to do it this turn, but that's okay. What's the garrison like here again? Did we say it was a full garrison? And this is not full force, so potentially we could besiege it now, or we just head over towards Evesham here. Yeah, let's do that actually. Head over there, we'll take Wiggerchester with the Swords of Wayland. We'll take Evesham with bring us Ragnarok, and then we'll move on Gloucester? I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but there you go. And then we'll yeah, try and take Definite out here. They've got some stronger walled settlements here, which I'm guessing have fairly big garrisons. Yep, just need to be careful of that. And then we're going to start butting heads with these other Viking invaders in the south. So yeah, interesting. They probably will go to war with us, I would have thought, but we'll see. I mean, if they don't, we won't antagonise them until we've kind of dealt with all of the Anglo-Saxons, but we'll see. Anyway, we won't finish the turn there, we'll leave the rest for the next episode. We're going to leave it there. So if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you hit that like button down below, it really does help out. If you've got any tips or feedback for me, leave those down in the comments below. And if you like this kind of content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications to let me know that you are interested, and you'll get notifications of any future episodes that I release as well. So with that said, I'll see you guys on the next one.